Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. As promised, I've come to Kentucky Fried Chicken on Tomb of the Kings Avenue. The view is not spectacular, don't get me wrong, but it's not bad, is it? And it's all looking nice and blue. There's even a lot of blue cars around. So, if you're looking for that special treat, that's what it is when you go for Kentucky Fried Chicken, isn't it? KFC is what it's now called. You are often going to get something that's delightful. So, what have we got? Let's have a quick look. Well, we've got a straw for Mr. Paul to pop into his Coca-Cola. We've got the knives and forks. There's some tissues. We've got some tomato sauce, a Coca-Cola. I've gone with the coleslaw. And then we've got 3 pieces of chicken with some chips. And hopefully it's going to be delightful. Hopefully, isn't it? So let's have a quick look. Let me sample some of these chips. They appear to have overfilled my Coke. But of course that's not a bad thing, is it? Because Mr. Paul does like his Coca-Cola. So let's get this paper straw out. Why do people have paper straws? That's wrong. I know it's to save the environment. I understand that bit, but at the end of the day, they go all damp and moist because it's paper, isn't it? So anyway, these politicians have got a lot to answer for, by the way. Let's try and keep the place tidy. And let me tell you what I've spent. What's it cost? Let's have a quick look. It's cost €10.80, and I paid an extra, so it was €8.20, and I paid €2.20 for the coleslaw, and that's in euros, of course. So in pounds, what's that? That's somewhere around about £9. So drop in the comments, what is your cost of a similar meal where you might be? Perhaps if you're in downtown Cracklock and your name is Anna My Superstar, or perhaps if you're Lady Andrea, because I know Lady Andrea likes to drag Sir Mars, but I know that Lady Andrea is always the one that pays, so that could be another reason to take Mr. Mars up into the mountains. Yeah, could be. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look and see what it is like. I'm going to put you onto the tripod now and I'm going to let you watch me eat. Luckily, I'm fairly cultured, shall we say. Well, I hope so. Anyway, let's get you ready on the tripod. There we are. I think that's not too bad. Yeah, let's have a look. So, let's tuck in and see just how tasty that this food is. I wonder if we've got a paper fork. No, we've got a wood one, so that's an awful lot better, isn't it? And we'll keep that there. And if Baron Von Cigar is watching, well, there you go. We'll be having that for dessert, of course, with the Marika and Me lighter. Yeah. Soon, you'll be able to buy one of those. Now, I like coleslaw, and I understand a lot of people like creamy coleslaw. Now, coleslaw normally in KFCs, again, in your country, maybe it's different, is what they call this dry coleslaw. It's like American style, isn't it? But I like it. I really, really do. There we are. The only time Mr. Paul is quiet. The only coleslaw that I think is better than the dryish stuff, if that's what's giving its correct term, is Marks and Spencer's luxury coleslaw. So you drop in the comments, do you like? Because Marks and Spencer's got 2 coleslaws, haven't they? They're standard and then they're luxury. And that's nice. Anyway, that's a nice coleslaw. We don't need the tomato ketchup, and the Coca-Cola is quite simply to die for. But like I say, it was overfilled, but that's not a bad thing, is it? Because you're getting that extra little bit of Coca-Cola, aren't you? Now, if you do like what you see, don't forget to hit that like, click that subscribe, and of course keep on coming back for Mr. Paul's madness as he takes you on his travels, while the most beautiful woman in the world is on her travels. And as I said in the other video, she's in Armenia today. Yeah, she's getting about. She's coming back to Georgia in around about 3 or 4 hours. She'll give us a call, and you never know, she might be talking to you if you're sitting with us in the Cape of Paphos Harbour in the Pelican restaurant. I'll be there from around about 8 o'clock most days. If you see me, this is me, the idiot in a blue hat with a pair of sunglasses, dressed head to toe in blue. Come over and say a big, big hello. You can't beat the real thing, can you? No, you really can't. We don't want any of that blue rubbish. Terrible stuff. Chips. You know, in my opinion, the chips in KFC have never been very good. I think McDonald's chips are good, Burger King's chips are good. Well, they're not chips, they're French fries, aren't they? Are good. I've always said that KFC chips were Sherlock Holmes. But in fairness, in the last few years, they used to be really Sherlock Holmes, like they were in the UK, or in my opinion anyway. But over the last few years, they've changed the way they do them, and I think they're trying to copy McDonald's that little bit. And they are tasty, but bland, probably. Hence, you get a bit of that. Not bad. Right. That doesn't look too bad. Let's have a look. Very nice. Yeah. There's no doubt about it that that is very, very nice indeed. And again, I think, in my opinion anyway, they've changed the batter or the way they make it in the last few years, haven't they? Now, when we talk about batter, we've always got to talk about Lady Andrea and of course her battered songs. I batter songs in karaoke. Her battered sausage, but of course she likes her sausage to be, shall we say, not limp. Isn't that correct, Sir Mart? Anyway, like I was saying, lots of new ideas coming to the channel. If you've got a new idea for Mr. Paul, you drop in the comments, and you never know, we might be seeing that video coming very, very soon indeed. I'm going to keep on eating, and hopefully you're going to keep on watching, because lots of people do like to watch people eat, don't they? And you know, you might think it's uncultured, but this is life, isn't it? That's nice. Yeah, but it is very, very nice indeed. There we go. So, I understand if gay man's watching, she'll be thinking, oh my god, how uncultured. Exactly. But there we go. Mr. Paul having a bite to eat before he goes down to the Paphos Promenade and Harbour area and, well, accosts somebody, shall we say. So, it is nice weather. Well, if you fancy getting on a video with Mr. Paul and Marika, don't forget to come and hunt us down in the Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, or perhaps you might find us one day in the KFC or McDonald's, or we might go and do Burger King one of these days, and that's in the Paphos Mall. And well, different points of view, isn't it? In my opinion, Burger King is the best, in my opinion. But you do pay a premium, don't you? They tend to be a bit bigger, and you're going to put in Paphos anyway. I don't know about your part of the world, but you're going to pay what? That McDonald's Philly I had the other day was €8.70 with the chips, regular size. If you go to Burger King, similar ideas, and cost around about €9. I mean, to be honest, it might even break the €10 mark, so it's not cheap, is it? But you're not going every day. Well, I know some people do, but I don't. Anyway, there we go. Let's munch this down. That's nice. So, don't forget, if you do like what you see, hit that like, smash that subscribe button. Keep coming back for my madness, and of course, Miss watching Lucille Boost madness. Nice bit of chicken, that, by the way. If my cat was here, oh, he'd be dancing. He would. In fact, there was a cat somewhere. Come on, pussycat. Come on, come on. Here he is. There's a little pussycat here. He is a very, very cute little chappy. Come here, my boy. Come on, come on. Come, 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 come. There we are. He's going to get a little bit of a feast. He doesn't look very hungry, does he? Go on, you have that one. Not you. I didn't give it to... Ooh, that little thief there. That one stole that piece of chicken. Absolutely scoundrel. What a scoundrel. There we are. You get your piece, and you've had your piece. Use a greedy guts. Yep, there we are. Greedy guts in the KFC on Tomb of the Kings Avenue in downtown Paphos. If you're looking for some KFC to remind you perhaps of home, this is where you might want to come. There's also a KFC in Uptown Paphos right across to the police station. But if I was you, I'd be very careful when you go there, and make sure you don't jump the queue, because often those boys and girls in blue are there. especially around lunchtime, which runs from around about 11 in the morning until about 11 at night, because this is Cyprus at the end of the day. Anyway, let's eat a bit more. That's nice, yeah, it really is. We've got the greedy gumbarro and we've got the more gentle gumbarro. And judging by their markings, I would say that one could be his mum and that one could be her daughter. That's what I think. So, we will be generous. Mr. Paul is a generous chappie. I know people might think he's not, but I am. I often go and feed cats. We feed cats off camera, by the way. And we go up to the Tala Cat Sanctuary quite often and give them little chappies a bit of food. Mark up there knows this quite well. There you go. You got a bit more. My goodness. And Greedy Guts has come in again. Here, there we are. You have that one. You stay there. No. Come on. You have that. This one's a bit picky, by the way. Yeah. And old Greedy Guts has done very well. I would eat that if I was you, otherwise Greedy Guts is going to eat it. Here they are again, look at this. So I think it is mother and daughter, by the way, but this one definitely wants to make sure that it gets more chicken than anybody else. So they are a nice couple of cats. So let's treat them a little bit more. Here you are, Gumbarro. They are, have a bit more. That's it, and a bit for you. Get to eat it. That's a bit of a bone. I don't give you that, it's a bone. No good. There we are. So the cats are getting fed on the channel known as Marika and me. If you like what you see, please consider to gift us a coffee or two. Let me set the tripod up again as a thank you gesture of goodwill. There is one of the executive bridal buses going past, by the way. Again, operated by exclusivebuses.com. See? There we are. So if you're looking for a great time out after you've had your KFC, go and have a look at one of those buses and they'll take you for a tour in and around Paphos. Like I said, they've also got a wedding bus as well. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's eat some more because it's tasty. And Mr. Ball is a bit peckish, as are a couple of cats as well. So I've got no doubt that we will be feeding them a little bit more because they are very persistent, aren't you? You're a bit persistent, you are. Yeah. So come and get that. Up you come. That's it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. On camera. Let's see if we can get him to come up again. Are you coming up for a bit more? Are you coming? Are you coming up? There we are. He's having, well, a good lunch, shall we say. As for the other one, well, I think the other one's been shooed away. So, feel sorry for that one. Yeah, this is life, isn't it? It's called hierarchy, I think, isn't it? So, if you do like what you see, please don't forget to hit the like, click that, subscribe. And please don't forget to keep coming back. And please don't forget to perhaps fund the channel via the Buy Me Coffee platform. That's how you can gift a coffee or two. I'd like to say a big thank you to Lord Andy and Lady Ness from downtown in Shropshire. They gifted us 6 coffees yesterday. And I'd also say a big thank you to my great friend, his partner in his crimes. That's our Baron John and our Baroness Louise. Thank you very much for those 3 coffees. I did get a Bailey's coffee, and the change just about is buying this. Thank you very much indeed. Let's eat a bit more. Sometimes your eyes are bigger than your stomach, aren't they? A bit like yours. But there we go. You always get a bit of bone as well, don't you? But I suppose that's part of the authenticity of eating chicken. Oh, very nice. It's very tasty. I'm watching the cars and all those things go by. And I'm wondering if an idiot will go past in a big black Jag blowing out smoke off his cigar. But no, that idiot's sitting here and the cigar is there, as you may have noticed. So, no, not this time. So a big shout out to Sir Daniel, big shout out to Sir and Aldo, big shout out to our girl in charge of the show. That's our day man. You never know, day man, I might wine you and dine you and bring you to the KFC just to show Sir Peter that we're taking the greatest care of you. Big shout out to Lady Emma and of course the partner in her crimes, that's our Lord Ron. Big shout out to their superstars, that's Viscount Bradley, and of course Princess Mia. We'll be seeing you very soon indeed at the Manara Live Sports Bar. Yeah. That's their bar on Tomb of the Kings Avenue. Could be the greatest bar in the world. But this, to be honest, has just hit the spot. That's what I'm going to say. It has just hit the spot. So I'm going to finish this, you can watch me, and then it'll be time for the big, big goodbye. You do wonder whatever happened to the knife. I think the meant to eat this uncultured, I think that's all part of it, the hands experience. To be honest, the chicken is very, very succulent. It really is. Sometimes it can be a bit dry, but I think this was made literally 2 or 3 minutes before I walked in the door. As I said, the chips, hit and miss. Standard KFC chip. If the old Colonel was still alive, he'd be saying they're not very good. Well, that's right. So if you just tuned in and you're wondering what you're watching Mr. Paul eating KFC on Tomb of the Kings Avenue in downtown Paphos on the island of love, which is Cyprus. We thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit that like, smash that subscribe, and don't forget to consider to gift us a coffee or two, and perhaps even join us as a superstar member on the Pioneer Coffee platform. The marikaandme.com website will be coming very, very soon indeed. And we'll look forward to seeing you somewhere in and around downtown Paphos. At the end of the video, we're going to treat this little cat to something again. Come on, Gummo. There we go. Say thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very, very soon indeed. You are a greedy little so-and-so, aren't you? You really, really are. Here we are. Let's have a bit more. Do you want some more? Come on. Come on. That's it. Absolute star. I think you are very, very well fed, aren't you? That's what I think. Come on, up you come. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with a view out into the Tomb of the Kings Avenue, and the traffic is fairly light, and there's 1 or 2 people wandering about looking for somewhere to go and get something to eat. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon indeed.